Genesis 14. In the days that Amraphel was king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasar, Kedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of Goyim, they made war with Bera king of Sodom, Birsha king of Gomorrah, Shinab king of Admah, Shemeber king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is, Zoar. All these were joined together in the valley of Siddim, that is, the Dead Sea. For 12 years they had served Kedorlaomer, but in the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year, Kedorlaomer and the kings who were with him came and defeated the Rephaites in Ashtaroth Karnaim, the Zuzites in Ham, and the Emites in Sheva Kirithaim, and the Horites in their hill country of Seir, as far as El-Paran, which is by the wilderness. Then they turned back and came to En-Mishpat, that is, Kadesh, and conquered all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites who lived in Hazazon Tamar. Then the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, the king of Admah, the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is, Zoar, came out, and they joined together in battle in the valley of Siddim against Kedorlaomer, the king of Elam, Tidal king of Goyim, Amraphel king of Shinar, and Arioch king of Elasar, 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of Siddim was full of tar pits, and as the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, some fell in them, and the rest fled to the hill country. Then they took all the possessions of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their provisions, and departed. They also took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who lived in Sodom, and his possessions, and went their way. Then one who had escaped came and told Abram the Hebrew, who was living near the oaks of Mamre, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol and Aner, and these were allies with Abram. When Abram heard that his relative was taken captive, he armed his 318 trained servants born in his own house, and pursued them as far as Dan. During the night he divided his men to attack them, and defeated them, and pursued them as far as Hobah, which is north of Damascus. He brought back all the possessions, along with his relative Lot and his possessions, and also the women and the people. After his return from the defeat of Kedorlaomer and the kings who had joined with him, the king of Sodom went out to meet him in the valley of Sheva, that is, the king's valley. Then Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was the priest of God Most High. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abram by God Most High, creator of heaven and earth, and blessed be God Most High, who has delivered your enemies into your hand. Then Abram gave him 1/10 of everything. The king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the people, and take the goods for yourself. But Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand to the Lord, God Most High, the possessor of heaven and earth, that I will take nothing that is yours, not a thread or a sandal strap, lest you say, I have made Abram rich. I will accept only that which my men have eaten, and the portion that belongs to the men who went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre. Let them take their portion.